for the German Grand Prix for TTL F2. So this is my first commentary, and well, I'll be waiting to see how it goes. So yeah, we're doing two 25% races today. One here and one at Hungary, and these shall be separated into two streams. So, coming into Germany, it will really differ on what setups drivers will use, because some may want to go for downforce to help them in the final sector, or speed to help them in the first two, but we'll wait and see. And so, qualifying begins. Let's wait and see. Thank you, TTG. Oh my lord. Yeah, if you ever hear anything in the back, I apologise, because that's my sister. So, as we begin, there's no drivers out on track. Because I'm not actually sure if qualifying started, because I do not have any times. I just really hope the game hasn't bugged. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, it's one shot quality. Silly me. Forgot about that. But as we begin, it is TTG F1 in the lead, and this man in last. So clearly there's been no mistakes, because I'm always going to the back just to check, but we'll wait and see. And so entering the hairpin here, we'll see what they're up to. So today we only got 11 drivers, so that means only one driver today will come out with no points. Now I'm really wondering who that'll be. I'm on board with them. F2, he's showing off his pace, and but that poor corner there puts Ollie into P1, so we'll have to wait and see if he gets that. And coming around the final corner now, number 87 will get pole position for the German Grand Prix. Congratulations! And he did that by 0.232 seconds. Great lap by him. Definitely deserving of the pole position. Sorry about this. I need to console her. I don't want to be like this with the race and ruining the perfect commentary for all you all. Apologises about that, and so this is it. Ollie P, Sir, Maze, Lil Peace, Graham, Alan K, Gaming Things, Damien, Plaster, and Maximus. So that is our grid for the German Grand Prix. Yeah, this is a 25% race, which is not the original 50%, I believe. And this is because it is Mexico today, and we'll see if Hamilton can seal the championship. But as we begin the formation lap, I'll give my predictions, because I do feel like it will be a tie fight between F2 and Ollie P. Yeah, gotta get that right for this. Now we're just waiting for most of the drivers to ready up. But yeah, as we can see, like Mercedes and that, they have a full grid, while some teams don't. So this could benefit some drivers in their strategies, because if they're both trying to pit on the same lap, it will cause trouble for some, but be perfect for others. And so formation lap begins now for this race. So yeah, I do think it would be Ollie P taking the victory today with Z3 second, and I'm going to be a bit of a weird one and say Alan for P3. I feel like he's going to do a very good drive today to get into the position. However, I'm not sure if anyone will retire, as I'm really sure everyone will win. Wait, why am I saying that? I mean, everyone will drive cleanly and not crash, unlike some leagues. So we got multiple drivers with going through now. Definitely seems Ollie's like going max out or something. There's a lot of difference. So it seems Little Piece decided to try and overtake Z3, so unless Z3 made a mistake, which I'm also blissfully unaware. But as Ollie P comes around the final corner to end the formation lap for this hopefully thrilling Grand Prix. Now in this race I do have someone that I would be supporting, which is actually Damien B, because he is Welsh, and funny enough so am I. And he's like, they say, except from Jay Chitchat, the only Welsh League racer that I know of. Now we have the drivers lining up. Let's see how this start can go. I feel like it's going to be worth watching TT. It's going to be worth watching Maze into this. And so it's lights out and away we go for the German Grand Prix. And into turn 1. No funny business, but Lil Pete's makes a good overtake on Maze. And it's a scrap. And there's been collision. Gort's in the wall. I don't know who's to blame, but I think that could be Graham or Gaming Things. I think that should be watched over. Oh, Bilton's gone off. That's very bad. Because it turns out, I just remembered, we got 12 drivers now. So that means 2 drivers will not get points. But, so he started from last, and he's back down to last from that with wing damage. And this start has not helped Gort as well. But so, as we begin the final sector of the first lap, some of the gaps are starting to increase, with Maximus being the most gained driver through this lap. So all drivers are running the ultra softs in a minute. You'll be curious to see how, when and when. I need to work on the commentary, sorry. When the drivers will pit. Now we see some of the people take to their driving lines. And as I just had quickly in the comments, and one of the people made a very good point. Why would you want to go three drivers through there? Because that's what's happened. And Bilton's gone into the pits for the softs. I don't know if he's going to try and take them to the end, but we'll wait and see. Damien is being called by Gort, I believe. Yes, he is. Let's see if anything can happen. In fact, there's more interesting things going on, I believe, with Alan. Now, I thought he would be a surprise, but doesn't seem to be much. But Plaster almost gets an overtake done there. Go on board with him and see what he can possibly do. Yeah, right now, the closest drivers between each other is Gort and Damien's made a mistake. Or unless this was his idea to pit. Right, so either something's happened to him, of which I'm unaware. But that means he's going to try and take his mediums to the end. Interesting strategy call. I say from some of these drivers. Yeah, TTG Maze in 4th in a minute, with the Freakser in front. And I didn't catch this, but Lil Peace actually overtook the Freakser. So I wasn't aware of this. That's something I can improve on. But Bilton has retired. Don't know if that's due to mistakes, but that means now only one driver will come away without points, and I do believe it will be the person I support, Damien. But we'll wait and see. So we got a couple drivers close to each other in a minute. Can we think catching SG Graham? Graham's been doubled by these two, and Graham enters the pits. So will Lil Peace and the Freakser. And so that elevates Maze into P2 and Maximus into P3. Considering where he started, he's had a really good race. There's some hidden pace. Now we have number 99, Alan, trying to catch up to gaming things. With DRS now, what can you do? Let's see. And this Gort is going for an overtake. Will he get it to happen? And Plaster's holding around the outside, and is definitely seeming to be an overtake zone, and it's happened. And Alan has got past gamey things. That's two good drivers right there, making clean overtakes. That's what we'd like to see. But luckily for some drivers, they're still within a second. But it does seem that the battle between the Gort and Plaster is not over, as Gort is catching in some places. And Ollie P now goes into the pits. So some early pit stops from these drivers, must say, and Maze enters the pits as well. So this makes Maximus going to P1, but I don't know when he's going to pit, so we're going to have to wait and see. Our drivers start pitting now. And Ellie comes out. Ollie, comes out ahead of Lil Peace. So good strategy by him, because he's on much less worn tyres, less worn tyres, and ahead. But Lil Peace is coming on the attack here. This is some intense DRS versus no DRS, and the Gort has made an overtake on Plaster. And Lil Peace is running off wide. Can Ollie P capitalise on this? He can't seem to. But Plaster still behind Gort. What can he do from here? Coming into the final sector now, and just realised Lil Peace does not have much ERS. He's definitely going to have to conserve if he wants to challenge. This overtake mode he's running is not helping here, must say. Lil Peace leading this pack of soft runners, and now Maximus and Gaming Things are into the pits, and in fact all the other soft runners in pits. So this means Lil Peace is now into the lead. That's been good strategy by him. Damien 6 seconds back, but catching SG Graham. That's Graham. Oh my lord. And literally the top three for me have been completely against what I thought. But Alan is in P5, so I feel like this comeback, this drive that he's gonna have, may get me to be correct. Sadly, it's only me for it today. And Maximus, was that a bit of contact? I think so. But he's got the overtake to happen. Can he defend? And that's a bad exit by Plaster, so that seems almost confirmed. And actually Graham has crashed. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh no, Maximus has been caught. I don't think he deserves that penalty. I don't think he deserves it. And Gort's been caught in it. Oh no, that's bad. There's something has to happen, but Ollie P sets the fastest lap, so he's showing that he's definitely catching Lil Peace. So can Lil Peace come away with the victory? I'm not sure. Ollie P is starting to put the hammer down. So it's unfortunate these drivers got caught, but hopefully the next race they can improve. But an overtake is going on, and Ollie's gonna try and keep on the inside. What can he do? And he's gonna keep it. Great driving by him, honestly. Yeah. But can Lil Peace make an attack happen? Exit isn't gonna help him. Oh, he's gone a bit off onto the grass there. It's not gonna help him. There's Zfreakser, hopefully catching. Because if he gets a good podium here, I think that'll do well for him in the championship. But yeah, close to battle at the minute is between first and second. That's good. And Damien is on the most worn tyres. That's all the runners we have at the minute. There's Ollie sets the fastest lap, or 1:14.3, and Lil Peace gets a 3-second time penalty for running wide. I do believe that corner is really strict and should be less, but it is up to the Codemasters to decide. And Maximus got a 50-second time penalty. Yeah, it seems now, at this point in the race, the penalties are starting to roll in. So yeah, everyone is on softs at the minute, except this man here. Now, I don't know why he decided that, because I'm pretty sure you could take the the softs to the end. Because I think that's what Bilton was going to try and do, but I'm not sure. But yeah, looking at some of the drivers, they need to save their ERS. But like, people like gamey things, they're good for the minute. Let's have a look at the front runners in a minute. They're coming really close now. That's good. Hopefully within the next 2 laps we can get an overtake. But DRS is being activated for Lil Peace. Doesn't seem to help him much. But another straight line, and the intervals are closing just slightly, so we can tell that Ollie P is running with less downforce than Lil Peace. So it will leave the question to, will Lil Peace be able to gain it in the final sector? Ooh. As for that, but as we continue, these two drivers are still at it. I wonder if their intervals will ever drop below it, will ever drop to a point where an overtake will be able to happen. We'll just have to wait to see. Because, like, I guess Lil Peace is gaining in the final sector, running with higher downforce. Oh, that's a good exit. Can he capitalise on catching him? He's gonna have to get a good exit for this corner now. Ooh, and that is helping him marginally. But Zfreakser was catching, but it definitely seems like he's running with less aero. Yeah, well, for Gort and Maximus, since that collision happened, not much is going to happen for them now. They'll be just racking the 2 and 1 points. But Lil Peace on the back of Ollie P, can he challenge? I think he can challenge it into the next left here. Will he dive on the inside? No, he won't. Try and take a protective. Doesn't want to cause any shenanigans. Now, can he capitalise in the final sector? Because even though it's hard to overtake, I think he still can do it. Let's see if he can take a little piece of first place. I'll get the puns. Oh well. Yeah, 6th and 5th is the next closest battle. on track, 2 seconds. But yeah, these two are the only drivers within 1 second of each other. So the grid is starting to like get spread out now, and we got 6 laps left. So I feel like this will be the finishing places, except for Ollie and Lilpiece, because the gap is extending. Then now dropping. Hopefully we can get a change in lead and make it an interesting race. We're coming on board with the Freakster here. He just seems to be in a world of his own, not having to challenge or be challenged by anyone. But as we come on to the next two drivers who I believed were closest, is Gamey Things and Alan. And this is the difference that they have at the minute. So I'm not sure much is going to happen, but we can tell that Lilpiece is on older tyres, as Maximus gets another 3-second time penalty. So obviously the West is probably starting to take effect, unless Lilpiece is getting a good run through some of these corners. Yeah, we can say that like Lilpiece has like twice the amount of Ollie P has the twice amount of ERS at his deployment. I need to work on my words. Anyway, I'm going to stop complaining about myself. Just focus. Because clearly no one is here to hear me ramble. But Ollie P is in a comfortable lead for Sauber at the minute, as them being the constructors leaders at the minute. Will they see them extend their lead? I think it will. Going into Hungary. So, oh, I just realised no overtake has happened on the straight. So we have the Freakster. I'm not sure. I think he's been saving all of his ERS. Yeah, he needs to use it because Mays is on the lower amount of ERS. Better capitalise on this. So on the straight, he better use overtake whilst he can. The Renault drivers are running 3rd and 4th at the minute, so this would probably be the best for them at the minute. Gaining 27 points, which is more than Ollie would, but then you gotta think Gamey is P6, which is earning him 8 points, so technically Sauber are in the best position at the minute. Yeah, it seems the battle between Lilpiece and Ollie has extended now, so I do believe this is the final position, but I shall wait and see. Hopefully we can get something good. Yes, we got Hungary next, and that's a much twistier track, so it will come down much more than this track does with setup. Because it will depend if drivers want to be risky with their downforce or just keep it calm and use the optimal mount. So Damien has now been on his mediums for 10 laps, and I think he should have went on the softs, so I do believe they could take him to the end. However, I do not know what his tyre wear is like, so I can't be sure. Just running on board with him now. Gonna get like a 1 point or 4 before the Gaming Things has now got a 3-second time penalty. That's gonna help Alan out for, and perhaps a better catch. Oh, that's a little bit bad. So Gaming Things is running below ERS with 4 man, so he better use that if he wants to catch up. Because these drivers now, with them getting penalties, they better use all the ERS they have. TTG Mays running hot lap on this straight, put himself into this below 10% range. As the Freakster is starting to use his ERS a bit more, which is good to see. But is he catching up? Because I don't think he is. Well, he is. Just the interval times just then weren't helping. But the goal is now got a 3-second time penalty. So whilst we are at this period, I shall check out the instance. there's a lot of warnings, I must say. There's SG Graham's DNF with Maximus's stop go, which I still believe is not needed for him. But yeah, the first person to get a penalty was Lil Peace on lap 6. And so the drivers who have penalties is Lil Peace, Maximus, Gamey Things, and Gort. So only 4 drivers. So out of the 12 drivers we start with, only a third of them have got penalties. But Zfrixa is catching, which is good to see. We need some overtakes happening, or the race is going to become stale. Yes, lap 15 out of 17, so 3 laps to go. Unless Lil Peace can gain about 1.1 seconds a lap, he's not going to be able to challenge. Well, I don't think he can challenge considering the amount of wear in the tyres now. As Lil Peace gets another penalty, which is getting him 9 seconds. So TTG Maze will in fact have to be with it, will have to gain a second if he wants to get P2. And Zfrixa, if he can capitalise on this knowledge, which hopefully, if he is watching, will help him push more and try and even get himself a podium. He's catching Maze, but Maze is losing time. Yeah, well, in this race, Ollie and Lil Peace have been the clear faster ones, with the Renaults taking up the 3rd and 4th roles, like it is in Mexico this weekend. So, and then best of the rest is Alan, which rounds off the top 5 for the minute. Molly is on the 16th lap, entering the final lap soon, in 1 sector's time. Let's just watch him through this sector, see how he drives. Maybe some drivers in the future can watch this and actually try and use his driving skills to benefit them. Other TTL F2 drivers. And Zfrixa has got a 3-second time penalty, which I think rules him out. I get him again on the podium. But Ollie starts the final lap now, so let's see if he's gonna keep it clean for this lap. Lil Peace in second, also won the final lap, and it seems Gaming thinks he's got past Alan without me knowing. What? Oh, Alan's gone off. It seems he got something. Now can Plastic catch up and capitalise on this? This is interesting to see, because Plastic will have the better exit. Can he keep that speed going? But Alan goes off wide, which means Plaster will get P6, which is quite a good turn of events, as I thought Alan would do well. Unfortunately, this event has happened, but Maximus is still not on the final lap. But the Gort is. But Ollie P is coming around the final corners now, and he's going to claim the victory of the German Grand Prix. And so, round the final corner comes Ollie P to come and celebrate the victory of the German Grand Prix. Great drive from Ollie to deserve that. And unfortunately, Lil Brookie comes P2, being able to challenge for that lead really well, but has not been able to do much. But Zfrixa comes third. Maze comes third, and Zfrixa comes fourth. So that's a good result for Renault, with Gaming Things coming P5. So, great drive by him. I gotta say, to whoever guessed this, congratulations. Now we have Plaster coming around to finish P6, and my man Damien to finish P7 on medium tyres, doing 15 laps. Alan, though he was P5, sadly made that mistake, which made him drop to P8. Unfortunate for him, mostly, but it's even worse for Gort and Maximus, who got caught in that. So that runs off the top 10 with S. Graham and Berlin not finishing. Hopefully this will be better for the next race. Congratulations to all the drivers who have raced, and looking forward to Hungary. And here is the podium celebration. Now, the Sauber team must be really impressed with this result going into Hungary, and will hopefully give Ollie much confidence to perform well. There's 2 out of 3 drivers on this podium is British, so that's one thing we can capitalise on. The man in the background in the Toro Rosso being the one who isn't. Congratulations to those 3 drivers. And now here are the table results. As you see, some drivers did get penalties. Unfortunate, but in my opinion, I think driver of the day will go to Plaster, who did get P6 without any penalties starting from P10. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and before I exit for the Hungarian Grand Prix, Ollie is left. So that means this is the only race he can do. So will this mean Little Piece will get the victory? I don't know. I just realised the stupidity of myself. Anyway, goodbye.